Soup's on. So today we're going to make a nice soup. For the last few weeks we've been showing you how to do some really nice keto salads. And so we figured we'd change it up a little bit and we'd make a good keto friendly soup. In this case we're going to make a leek soup because a lot of people don't make much. They actually don't do much with leeks at all. And leeks are really tasty. They're kind of an oniony flavor, like a giant green onion. They're really good to make stuff with. And so it will make a really nice soup. It'll make a very friendly keto soup. And the thing about this particular soup is that it's not that hard to make. It's really easy. You start out, you have to wash and peel leeks very carefully. In fact, you take each layer of it off and you rinse it off because leeks, they grow in the dirt, they have a lot of sand in them, and so you need to rinse them off to get all the sand out. Once you've got them all separated and peeled and washed, now you can cut them. Take them and cut them at an angle. So you want to, and they don't have to be too small and they don't have to be too precise because ultimately we're going to wind up blending this soup up. So, and everything's going to go in together. All right, so you take 3 leeks. First of all, you get 3 tablespoons of butter. You put it in a pot, turn it on. Got the butter melted. First you throw in the leeks. We've got 3 leeks here. And throw in 1/4 of a medium onion, chopped. Spend a minute or two sauteing this up because you want to get this a little bit brown before you put the rest of the ingredients in. Throw in a 1/2 stalk of celery chopped up and a 1/2 carrot all chopped up. And you want to saute these for about 3 minutes. After 3 minutes, you add in some riced cauliflower. We've got it frozen here. You can also take a whole cauliflower and rice it up yourself if you want. But that's too much work. We're going to do it without working our butts off. Now saute this for 2 minutes. All right, this is all looking nice and cooked now. You want to add in 4 cups of chicken stock. And a bay leaf. And then you bring it back to a boil and you let it cook another 4 minutes. Okay, so now it's all boiled down. It's time to add a 1/2 cup of parsley, and you want to boil it for another 50 seconds to a minute, not very long, just long enough to get the flavor in there. And then you want to taste it and make sure it tastes right. See if it needs some salt, some pepper, that kind of thing. Okay, let's give this a taste. See if it tastes okay. That's good. It needs a little bit of salt. Instead of salt, if you want, you can add soy sauce because the soy sauce will give it a little bit of an umami flavor. This time I'm just adding a little bit of salt to it. I'm also going to add some pepper. Okay, there we go. It's all boiled up. Now you want to get this all melded together. You've got that bay leaf in there, so you want to take the bay leaf out. And then once you take the bay leaf out, you want to pour this all into a blender and blend it up so that everything is mixed together smoothly, and you've got yourself a nice emulsion type thing going on. And if you can't find your bay leaf, you're going to have crunchy pieces in there, so you definitely want to try to find the bay leaf. Found the bay leaf. Time to take it out. Okay, it's ready to go in the blender. So you blend it up for about a minute until it looks smooth. Now I will mention that when we let the soup cool, I tasted it again. I decided it needed about a teaspoon of soy sauce, which I did put in, and 2 tablespoons of olive oil. So that's what's in this soup now. It's now all smooth. You'll see I blended it out, and you'll see a nice smooth soup. And it's time to put it back into the pot. Like with everything blended up. That's good. This would make a really nice lunch with 1 or 2 of those corn muffins that I showed you how to make a few weeks back, and I'm going to link it up here in the corner so that you can click on that and see the corn muffins. If you make those corn muffins, you make this soup, you've got a complete lunch as it is, or you can have it with something else on the side instead. But this is a really wonderful soup. I definitely recommend you make this when you're in the mood for something other than a salad and you don't want a big heavy meal. It's delicious, and you will taste this in a minute. In a nice bowl with a dollop of sour cream on top. By itself it's great. With the corn muffin it would be even better. The last time we made this soup, Young and I wound up eating this for about 3 or 4 meals straight. It was great, and it's a nice hearty soup. It's great. Has just a little bit of sweetness in the soup from the leeks, from the onions, from the carrots, and then it's got the real hearty flavor of the various vegetables. The sour cream gives it a little tang on top of it. It's a wonderful soup. You can have it with the corn muffins. I'm not going to have it with the corn muffins. This is fine just by itself for me. Soup's on.